going on, everybody? All right, so this morning, or today, I guess, I can't just sit around the house all day. Me and my wife are going to go to Pigeon Forge, and I may still go to Pigeon Forge, but she decided she didn't feel like it, so I can't do that. So we're going to go freedom seed shopping today, see what we can come up with. I got a little tip yesterday on a place, and I'm going to check it out, but I can't be there till 11 o'clock, and it's about 9:45. So we're going to go to the local store first and see what we can find. And I don't know what we're going to do the rest of the day. Like I said, I may go to Pigeon Forge. I may eat the same thing I ate last week, Saturday. It was pretty good. And the crazy thing is, I've ate a lot of food this week. A lot. Haven't done a ton of exercise, but I've ate a lot of food. Like food that's not good for you. Like day before yesterday, I had like a whole medium pizza from Papa John's. And just stuff like that. And I weighed myself yesterday morning, and I gained like a half a pound, if that. I don't even think it was a half a pound. It was like just a few ounces. I mean, it was crazy. I don't get it, but I've ate whatever I wanted and haven't gained any weight. Now, it was chilly here this week, so I didn't get out and run or anything like that. I've been meaning to get back running, and I didn't because it's been kind of chilly. But next week is supposed to turn off really nice. Hopefully it stays really nice, and I can get out and start running. And if I can start running and stuff like that, I can probably definitely pretty much eat. My metabolism is good enough. If I exercise, I can almost eat what I want to and maintain my weight from what I seen the last time I did this. But the last time I did this, I was about 3 or 4 years younger. But if any of this week's testing is an indication of what can happen, I'm pretty confident that I will be good to go with that. The gas situation here in Tennessee has not been bad. Now, yesterday I did have to get regular gas, and I still see regular gas is what they have now. Food City, where I normally get gas, apparently has gas again because their station is open. Yesterday it was closed. But we've been able to find gas here. I filled up both vehicles right before this craziness, all our vehicles, right before this craziness started. And really and truly, I've had to put gas in the Civic once. I've not been searching for gas at all. It's pretty much every station has it. Now, like I said, the Civic is supposed to run on premium because it's a turbo vehicle. So they're actually pumping gas into a station right here, right now. There's a tanker right there. But like I said, you may have a hard time finding exactly the grade you want, but we've been able to find gas. It looks like this camera's shaking. The stability control may be taking over, but it looks like it's shaking, fixing a railroad track. But yeah, the gas shortage here, I don't know. I've not seen it as bad as like North Carolina. I don't know what these people are doing. They basically stopped to go across this railroad track. But North Carolina, my cousin yesterday, day before yesterday, waited an hour and 12 minutes. I was on the phone with him. An hour and 12 minutes to get gas in North Carolina, because no other stations had it. Like North Carolina was like 80-some% out. It makes me wonder if these people you're seeing on the internet filling up these 100-and-some gallon tanks and putting it in grocery bags isn't North Carolina, because they seem to be getting hit very hard by the gas shortage crisis that they're in right now. I don't know. In my little town, I'm not really seeing it. Like I said, you may not be able to find exactly the grade you want, but most stations have had gas. And I got this app, and I forget what the app's called, and it actually shows you stations that have gas and stations that do not have gas, and the prices at a lot of the stations. So if you're driving down the interstate, or so, it's just a good app for getting gas. If you're driving down the interstate, you know, you can kind of see what the prices are from station. Not necessarily which stations are out of gas, because normally you don't have to worry about things like that, except for in Pines, America. But normally you don't have to worry about things like that. But, you know, if you're in a crunch like this, that's probably still a good app to have. And I cannot remember what the name of that app is. I'll try to put it somewhere at the bottom of the screen if you want to get it. It was free. I don't usually buy a lot of apps, so it was free. But it's pretty cool. One of the ladies at work was on like a quarter of a tank and needed to get gas, and I just whipped up the app real quick and looked at it and told her where the nearest station was that had it, and they did. The app was correct. They did have gas, and she was able to get gas and make it to work the rest of the week. Now, my advice to you all is do like I do. When my vehicle hits a half a tank, it's out of gas. I fill it up. You'll never get or never see one of my vehicles and it have under a half a tank in it. My wife is not that way, but in the Civic and the Jeep and the truck, you'll never see one of them under a half a tank of gas. And I always try to keep at least one of them completely full, if not all of them. So that's my advice. Just don't ever get below half a tank, and you really don't have to worry about the crisis that much. But that's my update on the gasoline crisis of 2021, and I've not been hit by it. I'm sure there's people that have around here, but I've not been. Everybody I've talked to has been able to find gas whenever they needed it. Maybe not at the station they normally get it, but they have been able to find gas. I'm coming up on my local Freedom Seed store, so I'm going to swing in here real quick and see if they got anything. Freedom Seeds are a lot harder to find than gas. But I will say, Freedom Seeds are starting to grow right now, and I'm having a lot easier time to find them than a few months ago. So that's good. Somebody reported, they said, it's funny when you see people get excited about 40 Freedom Seeds. And I said, yeah, because I posted a picture on Instagram, and I said, yeah, when you buy them at normal prices and not these inflated prices, because I don't really need Freedom Seeds, but if I can find them for a normal price, I get excited about that, because normally you can't find them for a normal price. So yeah, if I find them for a normal price, I get a little excited. But we're gonna run in here, gotta put this on real quick, and see what they got. And I'll let y'all know if I score anything. We'll see in a few minutes. All right, I'm back. First place was a score. If I can get a hold of it. If I can get a hold of it. There we go. 100 rounds of like Blazer Brass target ammo. Now, I know they were in plastic bags, and the reason they're in plastic bags is the local place gets them in 1,000 round boxes, and instead of selling like 1,000 round box, they're considerate enough to break them into 50 round small bags, which I don't know if it's more lucrative to do that way or not. They might be able to make the same amount of money, but at least more people do get more ammo breaking it up like that. Now, they're a little bit more expensive than the next place I'm going, but you're only allowed 2 boxes of ammo everywhere I know of around here, so you pay what you can. I think it was like $25 for 50 rounds. That's about the max I'm willing to pay for 50 rounds of 9mm. I just can't pay those $40 a box. There's a lot of big stores around Pigeon Forge and stuff that if you go into, they want $40 or more a box for 9mm, and I'm not paying that. Like I told y'all before, I don't really need ammo, but when I can find it at normal prices, I do buy it, or semi-normal prices. I know $25 isn't normal prices for Blazer Brass, but when I can find it at basically half the price that everybody else is wanting, that's reasonable. I don't know if it'll ever come down much more than that after this craziness that's happened right now. So, you know, that may be the new normal price, and that may be what we're stuck with. But I don't care to pay around $25 for 50 rounds. I know that sounds like a lot when it used to be like $12 or something for 50 rounds. So that's still double what it used to be. But I'm telling you, that may be the new norm. I'm not paying $40 a box. That's ridiculous. And I don't sell this ammo or anything like that. Like a lot of people will go just buy all the ammo they can get their hands on and then go try to sell it for $40 a box. I don't do that. I buy my ammo, I make videos with it and stuff like that. I practice with it, train with it. I'm not in it to make money. And the local stores around me know that, so they don't care to sell me ammo and stuff because I'm not trying to price gouge and make a profit on it. But next we're going to go on up to Johnson City and see what they got. This place, if they have it, will probably be a little bit cheaper, but there again, they only allow you to have 2 boxes. I'm really hoping that they may have like 200 round boxes or 100 round boxes or something. I'm hoping they have larger than 50 round boxes. Last time I was up here, I got 50 round boxes for like $17 or $18 a box, which is really good prices. But they didn't have anything over 50 round boxes. Now, I told you they allow you to have 2 boxes. If they have 1,000 round boxes, you can buy 2,000 round boxes because you can have 2 boxes. It's all in one box. You can buy it, you know, each box. So if they have 50 rounders, you get 2 50 rounders, or if they have 1,000 rounders, you can get, you know, 2,000 round boxes. So we'll see what they got. I'm hoping, like I said, they at least have 1,000 or not 1,000, but 100 or like 200 or 250 round boxes. They used to have them 250 round box of 9mm, and that would be awesome if they actually had those, because that way I could pick up, you know, 650 rounds a day, and that would be a good start to the weekend. And I'd have plenty of ammo to make videos on pew-pews that I need to make videos on. I have a lot of pew-pews I bought lately, and it takes me about 45 minutes to drive to where I do those videos, and then I have to set everything up. You know, by the time I get everything set up and I get over there and get everything set up, I'm in it an hour and a half probably before I even get started making videos. And that's hurrying. I mean, that's hurrying. So I'm kind of tired by the time I get everything set up. I would really like to have a place more local, or even better, I'd like to have some land at my house that I could just step outside. If I had somewhere at my house that didn't have neighbors right beside me. Now, I have shot at my house. It is legal, but I hate to just disturb the neighbors all the time. So I would like to have some land that I could just step outside and make videos on, or somewhere within 5 or 10 minutes I could drive to, you know, something like that. I would make a lot more of those videos. So if I ever come across something like that, it'll be awesome. And that car sounded pretty mean, that Challenger. I thought I had. I don't know what happened to my. It's in my pocket. I started saying, what happened to my Cliff Bar? This is breakfast. I was like, what'd I do with it? I know I got it somewhere, but I thought I threw it in the seat. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. When we get up here, if I get anything else, I'll let y'all know. But for now, I'm pretty happy. At least I found 100 rounds. I'm gonna eat my Cliff Bar for breakfast, and I may go back to Pigeon Forge and eat the same thing I did last week for lunch. But either way, I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, definitely not the score I was looking for. Just a couple of 20 round boxes of green tip 5.56, but it is only $12 and something a box. So, you know, still not crazy prices. Bought a couple of boxes of that yesterday here as well. Now, they told me there would be handgun ammo here today, And then they said they guess they didn't get as much as they thought they were going to in yesterday, and they didn't save any to put in today, I guess. They told me to check back next week. But I wasn't going to drive all the way up here from, home and not pick up something, so I did pick up a couple more boxes of 5.56. I think I'm going to head to Bass Pro now. I've seen a lot of people buying, Freedom Seeds at Bass Pro. So I'm gonna make a day of it. I mean, what else have I got to do on a Saturday? So I'm just going to make a day of it. Going to drive up there, and that's in Pigeon Forge. So then I can eat what I had last week. So I'm a little disappointed here because the same guy that told me to come back today that there would be handgun ammo out was the same guy that told me that apparently they didn't have as much in. I would have thought he would have known that last night, but it is what it is. I was here at the time they told me. At least I left with something. So I don't know. I'll try back again next week, but if I get anything else, you guys will know too. We're vlogging this day. We're vlogging the whole trip. This may be a long video, but I'm gonna get off here because I'm not exactly sure how to get to Pigeon Forge from here without going back through my town. And there's got to be an easier way to go than that. So I'm going to throw on some navigation, some music. See you guys in a minute. All right, I'm a little excited. You can't tell by the sunglasses, but I got 50 rounds of ammo. Bass Pro Shop, $17. I ain't that excited over that. Let me do something real quick. I want to show y'all something. I've been looking for something for a long time, and I've talked about it on here and on there and everywhere else. I've talked about it for a while, and I couldn't find a SIG RXP X Compact anywhere. Couldn't find one anywhere, and I actually need the keys out. Because at Bass Pro Shop, when you get a handgun, the key, they put the lock on it, right? They put that lock on it, and they actually don't take them off, to tell you the truth about it. You're not supposed to be able to actually pull the trigger or anything like that, but I'll tell you about that here in a minute. They were very, very helpful, but I want to show you what I got. Boom. Yep. That says Zev. Zev Custom SIG P320 X Compact. Oh my gosh. So not only did I get the SIG I wanted, I got it in a Zev. A Zev. I am crazy excited about that. And again, the guys inside there were extremely helpful. When they told me that I could not dry fire it. I don't buy guns without dry firing them. I don't do it. I want to feel that trigger. I've actually owned, several different guns and stuff like that, and not all gun triggers feel the same. Even though they're the same gun, the reset may be a little different. There may be some grit in it that I don't like the way it feels. If you shoot a lot, you feel these things when you're dry firing stuff, and I just don't do that, especially on a gun this expensive. This gun was $1,200 and some dollars, I think it was. It is optics ready and stuff. I'll do a full review of it later on. But it was like $1,200 and some dollars. It's like I'm either A, not going to spend that money at your store and you're going to miss out on that sale, or B, I'm going to buy it, and if that trigger is very bad, I'm going to give you a horrible review. And they were like, okay, we have a lead sled over here. We can take you over here. We can let you dry fire it in the lead sled. I don't know what's happened there. They say their insurance is cheap by that, but they did that, and I appreciated them doing that. They at least let me feel it. I could feel the reset. I could feel all that, and I appreciate that. So if you're buying one, you have to be in the final stages. I don't think they'll just let you go do that willy-nilly on 14 firearms. But if you're in your if you're in your final stages of purchasing one, especially an expensive pistol like this, they do have a way that you can dry fire that if you want to. Again, I appreciate all the people that work there. They were a great help, and I understand they have rules that they have to go by that's been set up by Bass Pro Shop, not necessarily by them or people in their building, and they have to adhere by those rules. And let me tighten this up just a little bit here. But I understand all that, and I had no problem with that. My problem was I just wasn't willing to spend that much money, or I was having a lot of second thoughts on spending that much money on something that I'd never got to dry fire. But in the end, it all worked out. I got to dry fire it, and it's great. Again, Bass Pro Shops were super nice. They were super nice, super helpful, and they're the only people in the last 4 months that's had anything close to this gun of what I was looking for, and they had it better with a Zev. I don't know if y'all can tell, I'm excited. I am excited. This thing feels amazing in the hand. I cannot wait to shoot it. From what I understand, Zev did the trigger in this gun. They did custom slide work, optics ready, and it still has the rear sight. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but the regular X Compact, if you put an optic on the X Compact, it removes the rear sight. I don't like that. My Legion is that way. My Canic is that way. Those pistols will never get an optic because I don't remove the rear sights on those. I will not do it. I like to have iron sights on my guns. But the Zev left the rear sight. Now the RXP X Compact, I think it is, SIG, just like my full size, if it comes with the optic already on it, they usually have rear sights. I don't understand why they remove them. I don't know. But anyway, this one has it, and that's what sold me on it. Again, 2 thumbs up to Bass Pro Shop. I have to give them props on that. 2 thumbs up. I'm crazy excited. Crazy excited. I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm almost so excited that I'm almost not hungry. Almost. I'm going to go eat. All right, sorry about the wind. I also want to throw something in about Bass Pro Shop. If you come to Bass Pro Shop in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Kodak, check out Brad Parman. Dude, he was very, very helpful. Told him I'd give him a shout out since he was so helpful, and I appreciate it. I also want to say I just scored 100 rounds of 7.62 by 39 Tula, and this may be the purchase of the day, people. This, it might be. I might be more excited about this than the gun I was looking for 4 months. I'm not going to get the gas mileage that I got up here. It's not going to happen. But I bought this beauty. Yep, I bought a High Point. I bought a High Point. Oh God. Yeah, my car's not going to get the gas mileage it got on the way up here because this thing weighs 1,000,000 pounds. Have some funny videos I think I'll do with one of these. These things run. I've owned several of them. Did get this for normal prices, $169, whereas at Bud's that day it was like $269. And I was like, what is going on in the world when High Points are over $200? But I bought this, just kidding about being more excited than the old Zev back here on the floor. That Zev is amazing, and these run, not quite as amazing. But I'm gonna head home. I was gonna eat up here. I was gonna have the same thing I always had, or had last week, not always have. But my wife wants to grill hot dogs, so I'm gonna go home and grill hot dogs. And for all of you that watch my EDC video, may not think I really carry stuff like this. You've seen it this whole video. I've got this neck knife on. I've got this push dagger on my side. I've got my Strider in my pocket. I've 365 in my waistband. I do carry all this stuff. Maybe a little bit crazy, and for you all that think, hey, people don't really carry tourniquets. Yeah, some of us do. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.